Hi, Graham. I was just checking in to see if everything was working fine.
Hello there. It seems to be fine.
Okay, perfect.
If I just play the video for a second, can you just confirm you can hear it? Can you see the kids' video at all?
Yeah, but it hasn't started for me. So yeah, working fine, and the sound is fine as well. So
Yeah. Okay. Thanks very much.
perfect.
I've got it all ready to go. Just make sure it's okay. That's good. Thanks very much.
No problem. Just so you know, when you start talking, it interferes with the sound of the video. So I don't know if you're going to talk with while the video is playing or no.
I won't, but thanks for the warning. I'll remember
Okay,
not to say a word when I press play.
Yeah, it's
It
just
gives me 4
I
minutes
think
of peace. It gives me 4 minutes of peace while that plays.
I'm really looking forward to the quiz. So
Okay, well let's see how it goes. It should be okay. It's all working now.
yeah,
I
think last year people enjoyed it as well. So we'll be fine this year.
Okay, lovely.
Okay.
Okay, I'll leave this window open. Is that okay?
Yeah, perfect. I'll stay here. Just give me a heads up if you need to ask something or
Okay.
no.
When will participants appear? Do they have to be let in?
Yeah, I think the for now this session is still locked, so participants are not able to join. But I'll for sure give you a heads up. I think we'll start right after the technical session has ended. So one of the two, I think the track B has already ended because they only had 3 speakers.
Yeah.
But track A is still busy. So as soon as track A has ended, we'll open this one as well. So.
Lovely.
But I'll for sure give you a heads up.
Thanks very much. Okay.
Okay.
See you shortly.
See you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride. It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong, and what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach, so remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride. Let the light guide your way, yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Like everyone else, I hate you, but I was just kidding myself. Our every moment, I started a place. Cause now that they're gone, all I hear were the words that I needed to say. When you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Well, time can heal, but this won't. So before you go, was there nothing at all. Our every moment I start to replay, but all I can think about is seeing that look on your face when you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Well, time can heal, but this won't. So before you
Hi, Graham. Just to let you know that we will open the session in about a minute. So if you are ready, then we are good to go.
Okay, thanks very much. That's fine for me.
We clawed, we chained our hearts in vain. We jumped, never asking why. We kissed, I fell under your spell of love. No one could deny. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a lie running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wrecked me. I put you high up in the sky, and now you're not coming down. It slowly turned, you let me burn, and now we're ashes on the ground. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a lie running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. I came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, I just closed my eyes and swung. Left me crashing in a blazing fall. All you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wrecked me. I never meant to start a war. I just wanted you to let me in. And instead of using force, I guess I should have let you in. I never meant to start a war. I just wanted you to let me in. I guess I should have let you in. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. I came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, I just closed my eyes and swung. Left me crashing in a blazing fall. All you ever did was
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the quiz. See there are people still joining. Okay, you can do this on a mobile device, on a computer. It's very easy. Just zap the QR code on your phone or type in that code to Slido on your browser. Okay, we've still got a few minutes as people join. We're not scheduled for another about quarter past, I think. So join by any mobile device, by any browser. During the quiz, you will need to be able to see the Zoom window at some point. So it's handy to have two screens if possible. As you log in, put your name. We need your email address just so we can contact the winner. The winner and runners up. We have prizes. Yes, folks. Amazing prizes. I don't know what they are, but they are amazing. During the quiz, we'll see your name on screen, but your email will be kept private, so don't worry about that. Good to see people still joining. If you've seen the screen, you need to copy the QR code on your phone or use the code into Slido on your browser. Very easy. I see people are still arriving. To join the quiz, what you need to do is copy the QR code on your phone or use the code. That's the entry code in Slido on a browser. You can do the entire quiz on your mobile phone or other mobile device. But during the quiz, you do need to see the Zoom screen to watch something. So if possible, try and have two screens available. I hope the names you're entering are nice and clean. We will see them on screen at some point. Okay, I'll think about starting in a moment. People can still join as the quiz goes along because the code will be visible all the way through. Each question has 2 or 4 possible answers. There's 1 point per question. The quicker you do it, the better. I'll show the league table as we go along. If you're tied on points, those with the fastest times take priority. So speed is important. When you select your answer, make sure you press the send key to lock it in. Although once you've done that, you can't change your mind. Okay, there's still people coming. You're very welcome to join, don't be scared. Just type the code in or zap the QR. Okay, it's now 17 past. Should we think about starting? I can see 28 participants. I hope you've all clicked on the code. Another one. Okay, just a few seconds before we start. If you've just seen this screen, just type in that code into slido.com or take a copy of the QR code on your phone. Anyone who joined at the very start is going to be a bit annoyed about hearing me say the same things over and over again, but I see someone else has just joined. Just type in that code in slido.com or take a copy of the QR code. Okay. There's deadening silence, but I'm going to go for it. Let's start the quiz. That's a good sight. People. We have 13 so far, so I think people are still typing their names in. There's a few names I recognise there. Okay, people are still joining. Okay, just one final run through. If possible, try and have two screens available so you can see the Zoom screen here and then another screen to answer the questions. 1 point per question, but it's important to try and answer as quickly as you can. When you select your choice, press send to lock it in, and then we'll see how people are going all the way through. Some questions have pictures. You can click on them to expand them if you've got a small screen. Remember to close it, otherwise you might hide the next question for the following question. The QR code's on the side so people can join as we go along. If you've got people who you know are going to arrive in the next few minutes, they can join. Still join. Just before we start, I'd just like to give a special thanks to Dirk and his children for some enormous help in putting this quiz together. So if it goes well, congratulations to Dirk's family. If not, they take the blame. Right, let's go for it. Game on. Very simple, stupid question to start, just so you get the hang of it. Example question, which one's the correct answer? The answer's there in front of you. Please select the right one. This one counts as well. You get this wrong, you've missed out an easy point. Eight seconds. Quick, quick, quick. Ah, interesting. Okay, well, surprisingly, most of you got that one right. Well done. So now, hopefully, 86% of you know how this system works. The other 40 and 50%, better luck next time. On with the proper questions. Here we go. Question one for proper. Identify the airline from their light blue logo. It's very familiar. Is it KLM, Korean, Pan Am, or Bhutan? I'm sure you all know it. $12 seconds left. We're almost there. 2 left to click. Here we go. There you go. Spot on, it's KLM. KLM is actually the oldest airline. It's still operating under its original name. You might remember that from a quiz last year. Apparently the stylized crown was introduced in 1964. So it's quite aged well. Ah, no surprise that the leaders have 2 out of 2. Things will change quickly, I'm sure. As you can see, fastest fingers helping the leaderboard ranking. So if you know the answer, click quick. If you're going to guess quick. Carry on. Another airline. Whose airline is this with the botanical inspired logo? Aer Lingus, Edelweiss, Middle Eastern, or Vietnam? Before doing this quiz, I had no clue. But I guess if it's your local airline, you'll know it pretty well. 8 seconds. Oh, good guessing. In fact, Edelweiss. The logo is apparently the Edelweiss flower, which is commonly seen on the mountains in Switzerland. I never knew that. 77% of you perhaps did. Okay, no change to the top. I'd just like to show you that Andrew had no involvement in this quiz at all. So I think he's just good at guessing. Next question. Friday, the 27th of August was the busiest traffic day this year in the network manager area, but how many flights were there? Was it 21,000, 22,000, almost 26,000, or almost 27,000? Annoyingly, I've taken the scale off that graph. 8 seconds. Time up. Oh, okay. Well, actually, it was almost 27,000. How interesting is that? As Eamon Brennan mentioned yesterday, the latest Eurocontrol data for week 48 show the overall traffic is 75% of what it was in 2019. So recovery is on its way, slowly. Hooray, we have a new leader. I think Andrew's been scared off. Still plenty of questions. Right, everyone's heard of JFK, but which airport has the code JMK? Is it Jarlsberg, Madeira, Milton Keynes Central, or Mykonos? Any idea? 15 seconds. We're almost all there. Last few people. Click, click. Don't forget to press send. Okay. And are you right? Yes, you are. 50% got it right. Mykonos. It's the international airport on this Greek island, whereas for perhaps 29% of you, Milton Keynes Central is a railway station halfway between London and Birmingham, but it's yet to get its international airport. One day, perhaps. Okay, still early days in the leader poll. Plenty more to come. Next question. Which airport reported the most passengers during 2021 up to the end of September, because that's as far as the data goes? Was it Schiphol, Istanbul, Heathrow, Charles de Gaulle? Which had the most passengers so far? Okay, 5 seconds. Don't forget to press send. Time's up. The majority of you are right, it is Istanbul. According to the ACI Europe data, Istanbul's had the most passengers this year with almost 25 million. Over the same period, Charles de Gaulle had just over 16 million, Schiphol just under 16 million, and Heathrow 10 million. Back in 2019, those were the top 3 airports in terms of passenger numbers in Europe. We have a new leader, Jan K. Next one. Which of these US presidents doesn't have an airport named after him? Richard Nixon, Ronald Reagan, Abraham Lincoln, or Gerald R. Ford? "15 seconds. Okay, don't forget to press send. Okay, how have we done? Oh, bit of mixture here. It was in fact Ricky Dick. He's yet to have an airport named in his honour. Washington National bears the name Ronald Reagan. Abraham Lincoln lends his name to a civil military airport in Indianapolis, whereas Gerald R. Ford is the second largest airport in Michigan. Maybe Nixon will get an airport one day. Okay, Jan, you're still leading. So a couple of quick questions. So which has the larger wingspan? Hughes H4 Hercules flying boat known as the Spruce Goose, or the Airbus A380? Let's face it, they're both big, but which is the bigger? We're thinking a wingspan. Last few people, you've got a few seconds left. Okay, how do we do? Ooh, very even. In fact, the Spruce Goose, its wingspan is 97.5 metres compared to the Airbus A380's 79.75 metres. If you've heard of the Spruce Goose, you'll already know it's made of wood, but actually it was made of birch rather than spruce. Its only flight was in 1947. It was airborne for just 26 seconds. To my astonishment, the aircraft was maintained in flying condition until the 1970s, although it never flew. How are we doing? Jan's doing well. Radov's still there. Okari, Tanya, Chevy. Okay, next one. Which airport has more runways, Schiphol or Beijing Capital? They're both big. Which one has the most runways? Okay, 10 seconds. Here we go. Were you right? I'm afraid it was Schiphol. Schiphol's got 6 runways compared to Beijing's 3. The third one was opened just in time for the Summer Olympics in 2008. Okay, no change at the top. Perhaps these answers are too easy. Which aircraft has more wheels? 747 or the A380? Now, there was a picture of the A380 a bit earlier on. I don't know if you counted the wheels. Which has the most out of these two? 10 seconds left. If anyone new who's just joined, don't forget to press send when you make your answer. Okay. It is the A380. It has 22 wheels compared to the 747's 18 wheels. Although the Anatov AN225 has 32 wheels. It's a bit of a whopper. We have a new leader. How exciting. Right, by popular demand, apparently, some acronym questions. What's the acronym for false replies unsynchronized to interrogator transmissions? Fake trans, foul rep, fruit, or junk? I'm sure it's something we use every day of the week. 5 seconds left. Quick. In fact, fruit. Apparently, fruit happens when the secondary surveillance radar receives a reply from an aircraft transponder that has been interrogated by another radar. I suppose controllers might say something different rather than fruit when that happens. There, we learn every day. Okay. No change on our leaderboard. Next one. Which acronym has the most duplicate entries in Eurocontrol's aerial database? Is it ACE, AOC, CAP, or TRA? I know this because I checked it. 10 seconds. No one said this quiz would be fun, but you're going to learn a few acronyms at least. Okay, is it AOC? Yes, it is AOC. How exciting. As you'd appreciate, there's many legitimate duplicate acronyms, but AOC has the most at 22, such as Airline Operations Centre, Aircraft Operating Company, Air Operator Certificates, whereas ACE has 10, CAP has 12, and TRA has 8. I'm sure everyone's reading list very soon. Fascinating stuff. Okay. There's still plenty of questions, plenty of time to catch up. Next one. Which of these is not the name of a SESAR project? Canarias, Faro, Mallorca, or Rhodes? They all sound so familiar, but which one's the odd one out? Which one isn't a SESAR project? Coming up to 5 seconds. Well done, it's Rhodes. Canarias is a demonstration, whereas Mallorca and Faro exploratory research projects. Who knows, there may be a Rhodes one in the very near future. Okay, that has not affected the top of the leaderboard. Now a few questions as we build up to the observation rounds. How many authors does the technical paper at this year's SIDS with the most authors have? So how many authors are there on the paper with the most authors? I could probably confuse you even more. Which numbers do you think is the biggest? You've all been counting authors, haven't you? There are actually 2 papers with 16 authors. They are a nowcasting model for severe weather events at airport spatial scale, the case study of Milano Malpensa, which we presented just a bit earlier today in the SEO track, and towards single pilot operations, a conceptual framework to manage in-flight incapacitation, which is due to be presented in tomorrow's session. Okay. We have no change at the top. So this year's SIDS, how many posters have been presented? 26, 30, 28, or 42? They all sound plausible to me. Okay, 10 seconds. So quite a few you have to press send. How are we doing? How's that? Spot on. A healthy number of posters this year, just the same as the number last year, 30. Still no change to the top. Next question. How many participants registered this year? This is in terms of close of play before the SIDS started. 770, 1050, 1110, or 1420. Whatever it is, it's a big number. 5 seconds. You've all been paying attention. Yes. It's actually 1,110. There's probably more now, but that was the official number before this conference started. Has that affected the leaderboard? Yes, it has. Jan K is now up front. Now, as you may have noticed, that's the end of the first round. So we're now going to watch a little video. Now, I hope people can see a map of Europe. I'm just going to give you a few seconds for anyone who might be swapping screens. This is going to be an observation video. It'll all seem very familiar to you. It's about 4 minutes. The next round is questions based on what you see here. All the answers are in this video. Right, I'm now going to hope and assume that everyone can see this video. So here goes. Right, hope you enjoyed that. Did everyone count all the participants and all the pictures? Let's find out. Let's give a few seconds for anyone has to switch back to another screen. Okay, let's carry on. Let's see who's paying attention. Easy one. When did the first SIDS take place? 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012. Okay, about 15 seconds left. Seems so long ago. Okay, how are we done? That looks very promising to me. Yep, spot on. The first SIDS took place in 2011 and were hosted by ENAC in Toulouse. Jan, you're still leading. Next one. Where did the SIDS take place in 2016? London, Delft, Stockholm, or Belgrade? It's definitely in the video, but which one was it? Okay, 5 seconds. Guess, guess, guess. You're right. The 6th SIDS in 2016 was hosted by TU Delft. Still no change to the top. Keep it up, Jan. Okay, where were the SIDS supposed to take place this year? Is it meant to be London, Brussels, Bucharest, or Budapest? Who can remember? Okay, about 5 seconds. How are we doing? Looking good. Yep, this year's SIDS were planned to take place in Budapest. Last year's SIDS were also planned for Budapest, so it might be third time lucky, Budapest one day. Yes, looks like most of you knew that. Moving on. Geography. Which SIDS was held in the most southerly location? Was it Athens, Madrid, Istanbul, or Stockholm? Athens, Madrid, Istanbul, or Stockholm? The geography is good. There's not much more to say other than, yes, Athens is the most southerly SIDS location to date. Rodosov knows his geography. Okay, who won the Young Scientist Award in 2015 in Bologna? Albert Einstein, Floris Arama, Manuel Sola, or Ramon Dalmau Codina? Who was the winner in Bologna? It was clearly shown in the video. Maybe you blinked. Well done. Albert Einstein might have won it in an earlier event, but Floris, Manuel, and Ramon have all won the award. However, it was Floris in 2015. Radosov keeps his place at the top. Well, this one's to the end of that. You may have noticed a tall brick building at Braunschweig in 2012. It was named Haus der, was it Luftfahrt, Mathematik, Physik, or Wissenschaft? It was definitely visible, if you can remember. Okay, a few seconds left. Quick. Some of you are really cutting it fine. And the answer is Wissenschaft. Yes, the distinctive building at Braunschweig is named House of Science and was apparently extensively renovated and rebuilt between 2008 and 2009, possibly in preparation for hosting the SIDS a few years later. Quite a distinctive building. Okay, well, Jan obviously knew his buildings in Braunschweig. Next one. Several musical interludes were shown during the video, but which instrument was not among them? Was it the violin, the cello, the saxophone, or the drum? There were a lot of instruments in the video, but which one didn't you see? 10 seconds. You are very observant. It was indeed the drum. And the violin should be the instrument of the SIDS, because we saw violins in 2013, 2015, 2016, 2018, and 2019. There's also cellos and a saxophone, but there are no drums. So well done. Jan, you're right. Keep it up the front. Next one. What was the prominent building number at Stockholm in 2013? Was it building number 7, building number 26, building number 42, building number 100? It was visible. And anyone attending the SIDS at Stockholm may remember it. Okay, a few seconds left. Now, 42 may be the answer to everything, but it's actually 26 in this case. Yes, building 26 was used for the main conference venue at Stockholm. The same picture was actually also shown against Belgrade in 2017. Definitely the same building. Okay, Jan's out front still. You can see how by being quick answering gives that little edge. Okay, moving on. What colour were the seats in the main auditorium at Delft in 2016? Were they black? Were they blue and green? Were they red and orange? Or were there none because people were standing? What colour were the seats at Delft in the main auditorium? 10 seconds. How are we done? All right. There were some rather groovy looking red and orange seats in the main auditorium. Well, well done, Doc. Obviously knew your seats at Delft. 19 questions right. Just the edge so far. Keep it up. Next one. How many different prize checks were presented in Athens in 2019? Did we see one prize check? Did we see 3? Did we see 5? Or did we see 10? 15 seconds left. Do you see 1 check, 3 checks, 5 checks, or 10 checks? Ooh, was in fact 5. There were checks for the 4 digital by Challenge Awards, plus of course the Young Scientist Award. Has that had an effect? No, Doc is still out there. It's very tight. Only 2 points between the top 5. Still plenty to play for. Right, on to our final round. General knowledge, or possibly general ignorance. Which are the 5 largest countries by geographical area? I'm not going to read them all out. There's 5 countries in each option. Which 5 are the largest by area? 15 seconds. It takes that long just to read the answers. Okay. Guess quickly. 52% of you are right. The 5 largest by geographical area are Russia, USA, Brazil, Canada, and China. India and Australia occupy places 6 and 7, whereas Papua New Guinea isn't even in the top 10, but is the world's most linguistically diverse country with nearly 850 languages spoken. How's that for a fact? Okay, Jan's out top, same points as Doc. And then 1 point, we have 3rd, 4th, and 5th places. Next one. Who discovered fire? Homo habilis, Homo erectus, Homo sapiens, Homo sapiens sapiens. So good they named him twice. Okay, you got 15 seconds to guess. Don't forget to press send. And the answer is Homo erectus. Apparently, scientists disagree about the first use of fire, and estimates go back about 2 million years. However, in the event, Homo erectus was dominant during this period. So 23% of you got it right. Any effect at the top of the leaderboard? Oh, 3 people on 19 correct answers. Jan's slightly quicker by 3 seconds. Ooh, okay, next one. How many chromosomes do we have? 22, 23, 33, 46. I bet you weren't expecting a question on that in the SIDS quiz. Okay, 10 seconds left. Last chance to guess. How are we doing? Oh, you are an intelligent crowd. It was a trick question. We have 23 chromosome pairs, so we have 46 chromosomes. The 23rd chromosome pair is related to our sex, XX in the case of women and XY in the case of men. Always the other way around. Anyway, let's move on. V, you're out front. But it's still very close. One slip up. Who will it be? So following up on the last one, how many genes do we have? Between 2,000, 2,500, between 20,000, 25,000, between 200,000 and 50,000, or none? How many genes do we have? Five seconds. Last chance to guess. It is actually between 20,000 and 25,000. A gene is a packet of information passed from parents to offspring, containing the information needed to specify traits. Genes are arranged one after the other in chromosomes. We're learning stuff every day. Okay, Chevy's out front still. Still very close. Right then, next one. Again, related to previous questions, When was the first draft of the human genome sequence published? February 2001, March 2003, April 2008, October 2011. 15 seconds. Last chance to guess. A few of you left, come on. And the answer is February 2001. A fuller version was published in 2003, but all the gaps weren't filled until the publication in May 2021. We now know that the human genome consists of approximately 3 billion DNA base pairs. Okay. Chevy knows his human genome sequence. On a similar theme, which animal is our closest relative? Is the chimpanzee, the dodo, dolphin, or gorilla? Okay, 15 seconds. Almost all in, and how are we done? Yes, chimpanzee. Humans are genetically closely related to all the great apes: gorillas, orangutans, chimpanzees, and bonobos. In fact, around 99% of our genetic code is shared with chimps and bonobos. Dolphins are not at all closely related. They might be more intelligent, perhaps. It's worth pointing out that bananas even, share about 60% of the same DNA as humans. Chevy, you're out front. Will you keep it up? Who's going to catch you? Approximate difference. How is body mass index, BMI, calculated metrically? Is it weight over height, weight squared over height, weight over height squared, or weight squared over height squared? You've got about 10 seconds. Have a guess, go on. There's a few left. You're spot on, yes. BMI is weight over height squared. Apparently, before being elected US President, Donald Trump possibly had a growth spurt as he reported a height increase, just enough to move him out of the officially obese category. Chevy still has 2 points on the rest of them. So, talking of BMI, according to the World Health Organization, which BMI corresponds to obesity in adults? Is it 15, 20, 25, or 30? You've got 10 seconds to guess or to work it out. Yes, if in doubt, go for the big one. $30 and above counts as obese. Below 18.5 is underweight. Between 18.5 and 24.9 is a healthy weight, allegedly. And between 25 and 29.9 is overweight. I think I could do with a growth spurt like Donald Trump after a year of lockdown. Okay, Chevy, you've still got 2 points. This is looking good for you. How many apples does an African savanna elephant eat in its natural habitats? Between none and 30, between 31 and 60, between 61 and 100, between 101 and 300. Don't try counting the apples in the picture, it won't help. Okay, got 5 seconds. Ah. There are no apples in this elephant's natural habitat, which is, as the name suggests, the African savanna. So the African savanna or bush elephant weighs up to 8,000 kilos and stands 3 to 4 meters tall, but it doesn't eat apples. Okay, you've still got a 2-point advantage. But who's going to be second or third? Right, finally, you'd be delighted to hear we have the last question. Last week, which footballer became the first to score over 800 goals in top flight matches? Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, or Luis Suarez? Who became the first to score over 800 goals in top flight matches? Okay, got 5 seconds. Ah, you all heard the news, obviously. Yes, it was Ronaldo. While playing for Manchester United last Thursday, Ronaldo scored his 800th and 801st top flight goals for club and country since he started in 2002. Now, you might think, what about Pele? Because he scored over 1,000, but many of his goals weren't top flight games because they included friendlies or other sort of exhibition matches. So, after all that fun, we have a winner. Chevy, congratulations. Daniel, you came second, congratulations. And Radosov, you came third. Jan Okari, sorry, you did so well earlier on, but you didn't quite make it at the end. So apparently the hardest question was the prize check question at Athens. Only 14% got that. Well, there's not much to say other than thank you very much for joining us. It seems we can't have any correspondence during this Zoom call, but someone will be in touch with the top 3 with to ask about your addresses, and then prizes will be on your way. So once more, I'd like to thank Dirk and his children for their contribution to putting this together. Thanks for, I don't know, might be 3 of you left at the end. And I'll let you go off and do something more interesting. So thank you very much. And I think I'm going to retire as quizmaster. Okay, ciao, and see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.
Thanks, Graham. Bye.
Cheerio.